Now is the time to be in love. Aloha and welcome, interdimensional friends, shifters, lovers, dreamers within this holographic matrix. My name is Brendan, aka Wolf Shield, Skull Babylon, Mystic Spider-Man, welcoming you back once again for another very special guided story meditation presented here on behalf of Paradigm Shift Central, a global portal for conscious creators and leaders, people who are actively helping assist with the shift in consciousness. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. If you are tuned into this broadcast on YouTube, you can do me a favor by dropping those 1111s in the chat. Confirm that you can hear me loud and clear. And we will get right into this meditation in the next few moments as we do a little bit of an introduction, give people a bit of a overview of what to be able to expect from this meditation. And yeah, at this point, I just want to be able to begin inviting people to start getting themselves nice and comfortable, to start setting up their space. And I'm going to give you some instructions again in terms of how to be able to experience this meditation in the way that it's intended. And tonight's going to be a little bit different for those of you who have been tuned in to the past guided meditations, which we've done, and we have done plenty of them. So if this is your first time, thank you and welcome. And if it is your first time, go ahead and drop a 222 in the comments for those of you either on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, wherever you're listening to this, even for those of you in the future. And we'll give a nice warm welcome to all the people who are here for the first time. So if you do enjoy this broadcast, by the time we go through it together, please feel free to check out some of the other guided meditations that we have online through our archive. Of course, you can check out ParadigmShiftCentral.com. You can find all the episodes at my YouTube at Skull Babylon, and as well as Paradigm Shift Radio on iTunes. Huge thank you before we get started to our Patreon supporters who help make these broadcasts possible for the community, as well as support all of the other work that I do related to the Paradigm Shift Central project. Of course, if you enjoy this broadcast, and by the end of it, I want you to go through this experience, and then for you to be like, damn, I would have paid $50 for that, if this was an event you were going to or something like that, right? So there's going to be a lot of value in this event, and I'll explain to you exactly what the intention of that value is. So again, if you enjoy this broadcast, please feel free to check out the Patreon afterwards, which is again a website where you can support artists with monthly micro contributions. And through our Patreon, you have the opportunity to be able to join as a leading member, which is our private membership within the Paradigm Shift Central community. So that's our additional core team of conscious media creators and leaders, and you're invited to be able to be a part of that. But even just by you being here, you're already a part of the team and a part of the community. And of course, when you sign up on the Patreon, you can get all sorts of cool gizmos, such as these beautiful light guardian crystals. I'm actually wearing my red one today because, hey, it's the day for wearing red. And that's right, leading into the theme of today's broadcast, this is all about love. This is all about, intentionally, coincidingly, navigated around the date of February 14th, commonly known as Valentine's Day. And so this is going to be a special meditation that is going to be themed around love and self-love and cosmic love. And for those of you who are out there who maybe might be just kind of you know what, maybe I feel like I need a little bit of love, you're in the right place. And for those of you who are already feeling like they're emanating that love, you're in the right place. So thank you everyone for being here. And again, share this broadcast with your friends if you haven't already yet. If you're on Instagram right now, before we get into the meditation, I would invite you to do this. Go to my profile at Mystic Spider-Man on Instagram. Go to the recent posts, there's a couple of them, about this broadcast. Share it to your story, and then tell people through your story to click the link in my bio to join in now or afterwards. So we're going to get right into this into the next couple minutes. So again, check out all the links for the stuff afterwards. If there's any music that you like in this, check back for the show notes after the recording, and I'll add the information for that. And so with this meditation, what we're going to do, this is going to, again, be an opportunity for us to be able to connect with more of ourselves. And what I want to be able to do with this meditation, which is a little bit different from the other meditations, is that this meditation is going to be strategically designed to be listened to with the intention to fall asleep to. So some of you even just me mentioned, they're like, ooh, this is different. This is exciting, right? So for this meditation, normally I'm always okay, sit upright, sit with your back against a wall on your bed with pillows on your lap, and try not to fall asleep. For this one, I actually want you to like well, it's up to you. You could listen to the beginning of this sitting upright. In fact, in some way I would kind of encourage that. And then if there's a certain point during the meditation where you feel like you're ready to lie down, like just position yourself on your bed and just listen to your body. And if there's a point in the meditation where you're just like, okay, I'm just going to kind of go horizontal now, you'll know when that moment is. But again, you can literally start this meditation on your back, lying down. Try, see, this is the thing. It's up to you in this. This is a bit of an experiment, right? Try not to fall asleep right away, but at the same time, like, maybe you will fall asleep right at the beginning, and then maybe you'll wake up like 5 minutes in, and maybe it will still be, whatever it needs to be for you. So at this point, just want to be able to invite people to get their space nice and comfortable. Obviously, if you're planning on falling asleep, please don't leave any candles unattended. So adjust your lights as need be. Get yourself nice and comfortable. If you have a tea already, that's great. If you don't have one, just grab some water. We're going to be getting started in the next couple moments. And again, just position yourself either on your bed, sitting with your spine like against the wall. Maybe put some pillows behind you, put a pillow on your lap, or again, get yourself nice and comfortable, lay down, put on some good headphones, and we'll guide you through this. So those of you who have done these meditations before, you're familiar with how we do them, and they're a little bit different. It's, again, very story oriented. And so with this meditation, there will be flexibility within it. This will still be a story that I'll be guiding, but it will still be unique to you. It will be what you make it. You will still be co-creating it. So in this way, it will be like your journey. It's a very personal story that we're going to be telling. I'm not going to get like into any spoilers or anything like that. This won't be a long meditation. I've actually kind of like planned this one out, and I feel really good about this one. I feel really good about this one going into it, as I do normally, but this one I'm just like even more dialed in. And this one, it's only going to be maybe about like, I don't want to say it's going to be less than an hour. I'll say that, but it will probably be like between like maybe around 40 minutes once we do the warm up and stuff like that. So with this meditation, again, part of the intention going into it is to be able to help cultivate love within us so that we can emanate love into the world. It is very simple, but a very powerful idea. And within the context of the Paradigm Shift Central Project, again, this is a way for us to be able to use art to cultivate magic and to be able to like inspire each other, to be able to tap into more of our heart wisdom, and then to be able to carry this inspiration, this vibration, this love, this motivation, this call to action with us into the world. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. Shifters, light guardians, light workers, whatever you want to call yourself, dreamers, lovers, thank you so much for being here and for making this a part of your practice, a gift to yourself. And again, in themes with Valentine's Day as we move into this, I thank you. I thank you for giving this to yourself and for being here to share it together as a community. So last thing I'll just mention, as you get yourself nice and comfortable, we'll do a brief lead in where we'll calibrate ourselves. We're going to kind of relax the body, and then we'll kind of move into the story. The meditation will end with music, meaning there will be a part where I'll basically be like, okay, like here's where I'm stopping talking. Like we won't come back at the end and be like, okay, let's talk about it. It's literally just going to be like, okay, here's where we leave you, and you can either kind of like get up and end the meditation, or you can literally go to sleep. That's the intention behind this. And I have done a meditation like this before, but this one's going to be a little bit different. So before we even begin the meditation, let me just again say thank you for being here. Thank you for doing the meditation. So thank you again to everyone tuned in, Patreon supporters, all the people listening to this in the future. If you enjoy it afterwards, share it with your friends, help the word spread, stay connected on Instagram, message me, let me know directly. I'd love to hear directly afterwards. You can send me a direct message on Instagram, be like, yo, Brendan, here's what I thought, this is awesome. Or you can jump in our team chat and leave a message there. So if you're ready for this meditation, drop those 1111s in the chat. Last call to share this broadcast with your friends, to be able to invite people to tune in, for those of you on Facebook, for those of you on YouTube. And yeah, get yourself nice and comfortable, and we will begin to get ourselves ready for the meditation. So we'll begin with some gentle breath work, and then from there we'll go through. And yeah, thank you for holding space for me, and please feel free to like send me good vibes, be like, you got this, Brendan, because like seriously, like you guys have to imagine, like, this is literally me, like, stepping up on stage and doing a performance. So it's like, I practice for this, but this is like live on the spot. So this is a very, very unique kind of art that we are creating together. So thank you for co-creating it together by being here to receive it. All right. Enough babbling on from this skull. Let's get right into the meditation. So I'm going to change my screen. So you'll just see the paradigm shift sigil on screen. And with that said, again, this will be the last time you'll see me for this broadcast, or at least until tomorrow or something. So thank you again. And I love you. And just a little bit of like eye contact, real second, or 1 second. I'll just take a breath here. Okay. Let's go. Let's go on an adventure. All right. Okay. Switching the graphics. Here we go. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this, team. I feel your love. I see everyone in the comments. A lot of familiar faces. And again, to all the new people tuned in, thank you again. So, reminder, feel free to fall asleep while listening to this. Or feel free to wake up afterwards, do your thing, and then go back to sleep. Whatever works for you. Happy every day. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Love Day. Every day is Love Day. So, that said, I invite you to get nice and comfortable and begin positioning yourself in a way that you need to. Place your phone, if you're listening to this on your phone, place it somewhere where you're not going to be tempted to reach out and grab it. Really do your best to be able to commit and just be like, okay, I'm here for the meditation. Meaning, for those of you, any last comments in the chat, now's your time. And again, we can chat more afterwards and in the team chat. But again, just encouraging everyone to really make this, really give themselves the gift of this practice in the best way possible. So, getting yourself nice and comfortable. Get your pillows all set up. Whatever you need to do. Maybe you're sitting down. Maybe you're already lying down. And again, reminder that you can start sitting up and then lie down partway through. I thank everyone again for being here. Thank the past. I thank the future. I thank the infinite love in this moment. Let's go through this together and share this story. Together, we'll begin simply by connecting with our breath. Gentle inhales through the nose. Gentle exhales through the nose or the mouth. With each exhale, just allowing your body to become more relaxed as we begin to scan our body to relax all the parts of it individually before moving deeper into this meditation. During this meditation, working on keeping your body as still as possible, focusing on the richness of your imagination, bringing as much detail as you can to any moment. As you continue to breathe, maybe even just straightening or just lengthening your body just a little bit. Throughout this meditation, as things become emotional, if there's any moments where you feel like there's a call for release, if you feel tears welling up, tears of love, whatever tears they may be, give yourself permission now to be able to feel whatever you feel, whatever you're called to feel. And also giving yourself permission to feel any activation sensations during this meditation. Maybe even in this moment as you just straighten up your spine, breathe a little bit deeper. Maybe you already feel some energy sensations up your spine. Again, just that gentle tingling up the spine. This broadcast, this meditation will be designed to help evoke that sensation. And that sensation is evoked through an emotional presence within the now. So allow yourself to be as present as you can be through this meditation. And if you feel those tingling sensations up the spine, you'll know you're doing something. So ride those waves when they happen. Use the breath to guide you. We'll begin gently scanning the body as we get ready to move into the story of this meditation. Gently as you breathe, inhale, exhale, beginning your focus down by your feet with a white light. And as you breathe in, just feeling that white light fill your feet, your ankles, your shins, your calves. And on the exhale, just giving your shin, your feet, your ankles, your calves permission to relax. Continuing to breathe, bringing your awareness up to your knees, your thighs, your hips, your groin. Continuing to relax. Allowing your knees, your thighs, your hips, and your groin to relax as well. Breathing here into your torso, into your lower back, into your ribs. Again, just imagining this white light filling these parts of your body, and as it does, creating the story, giving your body permission, your nervous system permission to relax. Moving awareness up to the chest, the shoulders, the back. As you breathe here on the exhale, allowing your chest, your shoulders, and your back to gently relax. As you breathe here, moving that white light into your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands. Gently allowing your arms, your forearms, your wrists, your hands to relax. Feeling a warmthness through your body, allowing yourself to just be even more present with the subtle energy sensations, with the breath itself. Continuing to breathe in this moment, bringing awareness up to the neck, to the back of the neck, to the base of the lower back of the head. And as you breathe on the exhale there, just allowing your neck, the back of your neck, and the back of your head to relax. Continuing to breathe into your face, feeling your jaw relax, your cheeks, feeling your nose, your eyelids, your eyebrows, your forehead, just feeling your entire face relax. Allow your ears to relax as well. And just bring that white light all the way up to the very tip, to the crown of your head. And just seeing this white light just forming around you, just in a slight sort of bubble. Imagine yourself in this beautiful, just like field of energy, this white light. Just feeling the presence of your body and your breath in this moment. Continue to breathe here, connecting with your breath. Now as you breathe, gently we'll begin to bring our focus inward. As we begin to journey together through this meditation, through this journey of psychedelic love. And so in this moment, gently imagine yourself lying down on your back, on a blanket, in a field, on the grass, staring up at the night sky above you, the moon shining down upon you. And simply being here in awe of the sight that you see above you. And yet as you look up, at the night sky, you do not simply see the stars and the moon as you normally would. Instead, you see the energy between the space. You see the psychedelic patterns weaving their way through the sky. An aura pulsates from around the moon. You breathe into this moment as you see space in a depth that perhaps you have never seen before. The stars shine down on you with a richness and a whisper. You see the magic. And you see the magic looking back at you. Allow yourself to begin imagining the texture of the blanket underneath you. Imagine rubbing it with your fingers. Imagine your feet against it with as much detail as possible. And even gently placing your hands upon one another. And just taking another moment here to be in the presence of your breath, the joy of this moment. And as you lay here, observing the beauty before your very eyes, you hear a voice. Words speak to you. It's good to see you. You slowly turn your head to the side, and you see a person laying down on the blanket next to you, their face looking towards yours. Your eyes are kind of half shut in this moment, and it takes a second for their form to come into focus. And as you do, you realize that the person looking back at you is you. It looks like you, perhaps even just a little bit different. And you can see their eyes in this moment. Incredibly vibrant. As vibrant as the sky and the stars above you. You smile in this moment as you are both laying down on this blanket, horizontal, looking deeply into each other's eyes. It's good to see you, they say again. You say back to them, it's good to see you too. You lay there together without really needing anything to be said, but simply looking into their eyes, looking into your eyes. And as you do this, you look at your face, perhaps seeing it in a way that you haven't before, seeing it as you would a beloved. They smile at you. They turn onto their back and look back up to the sky. They say to you, it's beautiful, isn't it? It really is, you say. What's even more beautiful is that it's always like that. Even when we don't see it, they say to you. You let that idea sink in for a little bit. You continue to lie on your backs for a while longer. And in this moment, you feel your body relaxing to the rhythm of their relaxation. Their calmness expands like a bubble, and as you lay in their bubble, you begin to co-regulate. You begin to notice a relaxation within your own rhythm. You feel as if your breaths are beginning to synchronize. And as you both lay here on your back, looking up at the sky together, your hands are gently to your sides. And as you're staring up at the moon and the stars and the magic looking back down at you, you simply feel the love beginning to flow up within your heart in this moment. You feel to your hand a sensation, the gentle softness of their own energy field gently touching yours. You feel their hand also on the blanket, merely centimeters away from yours. While still looking up at the sky, you gently feel almost a gravity between the two of you. And their hand gently moves a little bit closer, and your hand gently moves a little bit closer. And as you look up into the sky and you look up into the stars and you're reminded of your cosmic divinity in this moment, of your psychedelic love within this moment, for life, for yourself, for all beings, for the gift that you have in this moment, you gently feel their hand touch yours. As the skin connects with the skin, and in this moment, you can gently imagine, you can use your hands, your literal hands, to simulate this experience. And as your hand touches their hand, you feel a spark, an energy, something moves through from your hand to your arm, through your body, to your heart. Your chest gets a little bit bigger, your breath gets a little bit deeper. And their fingers begin to gently move as your fingers begin to gently move. And you start moving your fingers through each other's. And in this moment, you can literally play with your own hand, creating this physical sensation as you're in this meditation. And as your fingers move through one another, eventually your hands hold one another. And in this moment, let it mean whatever it means to you to be present with yourself, to be there for yourself. As you lay on your back in the comfort of this space, in the peace of this moment, staring up at the stars and feeling the blessings and the gentle kiss of the moon itself. You feel the cosmic mother looking down on you in this moment. You gently turn back on your sides, and you are now looking at each other, into each other's eyes. But this time as you look at them, it's like you are looking at you, but at the same time, it's not you. And at this moment within your journey, you can gently begin to imagine this person that you are laying next to in a way that fits your story. They can look as much like you or as different as they wish. They can be someone who you may hold closely within your heart, or they may be some person who you imagine in this moment serving as a symbol for your story. They can be any gender you wish. And as you look into their eyes, you see their face gently beginning to change as you stare deep within their eyes, into their heart, into their soul, and you still see you as you do. And as you are aligning with who you wish to be with in this moment, I encourage you that if there is someone special within your life who you share a heart connection with and who you have the consent of, to feel free to imagine them as the person you are laying next to. However, if there is someone who perhaps you do not have the full consent of, then again, I encourage you to imagine this person as a character, a symbolic representation of someone, of a person who you deeply love in this moment, in this present experience. And again, that person can be as different from you or as much like you as you wish. Ultimately, it still is you, because it's still us. And so as you imagine who this person will be or what they may look like, and they may change throughout this story, that's okay. They look at you and they look in your eyes with a softness and a kindness, and they say to you, "May I guide you somewhere special?" You gently smile. You say to them, "Yes." And in this moment, as you are lying down on the blanket together, holding each other's hands, a smile comes across their face, and the space around you slowly begins to shift, like the space of a dream beginning to change. And now you are no longer in a field, but you are floating through space together, holding each other's hands, moving forward, like traveling through a tunnel, traveling through a portal. And as you are traveling through this space together, slowly this tunnel begins to emerge towards a space, a place, a destination. The light passes around you as you move through this tunnel, and out the other end of it, you emerge, gently floating down onto the ground. And as you make your way down, you see below you lights, celebration, festivities. You have arrived at a festival, a celebration of art, of magic, of souls, of us. You look at the person you are with, your partner in this moment, and you see their wardrobe is completely different. They are wearing something fantastical. And in this moment, as you situate yourself, imagine yourself wearing whatever you want. Put on your festival gear, dress up for the moment, put on those fancy clothes, whatever you want to imagine yourself as fantastical as you wish in this moment. an activated version of your avatar within this story. And together, as you walk through the festival, your partner in this moment grabs your hand and leads the way. You look around you as the night lights shine. You see people engaging in all sorts of festivities, different stages in the background, different people engaging in meditation and dancing and eye gazing, and just an immense feeling of love in this space that perhaps you have not felt before, or perhaps you have not felt commonly. And in this moment, your partner, they lead you over towards a stage, a place where others are dancing. And in this moment, your partner gives you the option. They invite you to dance with them. But it's up to you. If you wish, during these next parts of the story, you're welcome to simply sit at the side of the dance floor and watch the others together, and enjoy the sight of everyone celebrating in this moment. But if you choose to dance, then allow yourself to walk onto the dance floor with your partner and make deep eye contact with them. And as their hand is gently holding your hand, imagine the texture of their fingertips pushing against yours, and you see them slowly getting into a stance where their eyes are still making contact with yours. Their hand is still touching yours, and as they gently move their hands, your hands follow. In this moment, you will continue to practice the meditation of contact dancing, in which you will synchronize with each other's moments. Your bodies will make contact throughout the majority of the dance. As their hand moves to their left, your hand moves to your right. As their hand moves up, your hand moves up with them. You feel your bodies pushing against one another as they guide you through this experience, their confidence leading you, their confidence connecting you deeply into this moment. And as you continue to make eye contact with one another, allow yourself to just be incredibly present within this moment, and allow your dance to become as extravagant as you wish, as extravagant as you choose, with as much dexterity and flexibility, and maybe adding even more to this imagination through your imagination, feeling the gravity even become a little bit lighter, feeling the ability to perhaps even toss each other if you wished, but ultimately dancing from the soul, feeling the pulse of your own heartbeat being the rhythm that connects you and moves you through this moment together. As you continue to make eye contact with one another, you feel a joy swelling within your heart. The lights of the dance floor just continue to flow in beautiful colors all around you, and imagining others on the dance floor dancing as well, being inspired by their love in this moment, by their movement in this moment. And as you continue to dance here, slow down for a minute. As you see an artist walking out onto the stage that you are at together, the moon is shining up above you. And in this next moment, as the artist takes the stage, you will continue to practice this meditation of dance together while listening to the artist on stage, and continuing to simply focus on the story of dance with your partner in this moment. And as you connect with them, you connect with yourself. Treat them as you would the beloved, and to see yourself within this moment as you express yourself from the heart, as you be present here through this experience and you open yourself to the gift of this joy. Listen to this as the artist performs. I will not be talking during it, so allow yourself to be as present as you can and allow yourself to experience all the love that is here and now. Continue to dance together to the music.
In the silence, deep resounding violence of two hearts beating for each other. In the quiet stillness, I'm reminded of what it means to love another. I would carry it all for you. When the light has gone and all the night has fallen, when the last bird sings goodnight, when the sigh of songs inside your heart come calling, let it lead you home to me. All the gilded moments I have lifted from seasons in the rough, I keep hidden deep inside my vision, a tapestry of us. I will carry it all for you. When the light has gone and all the night has fallen, when the last bird sings goodnight, when the sigh of songs inside your heart come calling, let it lead you home to me. Oh, my only one, sweet like summer sun. Oh, my only one. When the light has gone and all the night has fallen, when the last bird sings goodnight, when the sigh of songs inside your heart come calling, let it lead you home to me. When the light has gone and all the night has fallen, when the last bird sings goodnight, when the sigh of songs inside your heart come calling, let it lead you home to, let it lead you home to me.
And as the music gently concludes, You and your partner in this moment join together in applauding the artists on stage as they bow, and all of the people around you celebrating the authentic expression of love in this moment. And as your heart continues to beat, as the rhythm moves through both of you in this moment, you look back at one another as you continue to smile. And as the moment continues to unfold, your partner in this moment grabs you by the hand again as you make your way to another part of the festival, walking by, and as you do, making eye contact with all the other dreamers in this space, this festival of souls, this festival that is always taking place, that always exists here within the realms of the Magi. And your partner leads you to a very special tent, a tent in which others are meditating within it. There's crystals set up on an altar. This tent is a beautiful red tent. There's lights on the inside and crystals and candles and all the things that you wish to imagine, as the floor is covered with pillows and people are sitting around communing with one another. Your partner sits down on a set of pillows and invites you to sit across from them in this moment. And here together, in the stillness of this space, you gently again make eye contact with them. You see their face for who they are. You see the connection that they share within you. And your partner in this moment, again, this story is your story. This partner may be someone who is in your life, maybe someone who perhaps is no longer here. Whatever the case may be, this is your story. This is your time. Connect with them as you would the beloved, even if, and even still, remembering that within them, you are still seeing you. And so as you sit here comfortably together on the pillows, you look into each other's eyes. And as you do, you practice co-regulating. You practice synchronizing your breathing. You feel their calmness and you match it. And you emanate your own calmness. You breathe in from the crown. You feel energy moving up through the roots. Any activation sensations as you continue to breathe deeply into these moments. Throughout this part of the meditation, if there's things that you wish to say to one another, you may. And perhaps there are things that they wish to say to you. A message deep from within your own heart for yourself. And as you continue to eye gaze, allow yourself to begin to notice that through the depths of seeing into their soul, you begin to notice that their face slowly begins to shift. And in this moment, if you sit across from someone who in this lifetime you share a connection with as a beloved, perhaps, and nonetheless, whatever the case, you notice their face begin to shift through different forms, through different incarnations, through different lifetimes, and yet you still see them as who they are, and you still see yourself within them on that deep, deep level. Take a moment here as you continue to breathe, and take these next few moments simply connecting with your breath. And I want you to hold space for whatever conversation you wish to have together in these next few moments. Say to them what you wish and listen to what they have to say to you. stay here together in these moments. Go ahead, continue. And as you continue to breathe together, synchronizing, you allow yourself to just feel the depths of love coming forth in this moment. Something swelling deep from within inside of you that has always been there. Give that permission to rise. Speak to yourself. Tell the partner sitting across from you, the mirror looking back at you, how much you love them, how much you appreciate them, how much you forgive them, how much you wish to uphold them, how much you are devoted to them, devoted to yourself, and through your own self-love, you love them simply by continuing to show up as who you are and being present with the lessons along the way. And so as you continue to breathe here in this moment, you can choose to imagine as you wish in this moment a shift in the position of how you are sitting. If you wish, you can imagine yourself holding hands with your partner. If you wish, you can even imagine yourself sitting closer with one another, perhaps even imagining yourself sitting on their lap or them sitting on yours, and imagining your chests in contact with one another as you hold each other closer in a gentle embrace. Perhaps no longer making eye contact, but simply closing your eyes with your head against theirs. Or gently even imagine yourself leaning forwards with your foreheads touching one another. Whatever's comfortable for you, whatever feels right for you. And as you're in this very present moment, your partner says to you once again, "May I guide you somewhere special?" You say to them, "Yes." And like before, the scene around you begins to shift. The space around you begins to transform, even almost imagine yourself almost from a third person perspective in this moment. And now you see yourself and your partner floating through space once again, a space between space. And in the distance, as you are floating together holding hands, you see before you a figure of light, a shape of light. And it slowly begins to become bigger and begins to take shape and form. And now begins to appear as a humongous tree. A tree of light. A tree of many colors. A tree with infinite branches. As much as it looks like a tree, it also looks like a vast field of neurons. Something unlike you have ever seen before, but tree is the closest word that you have to describe it. Your partner looks at you. You ask them, "Where is this? Where are we?" They say to you, "This is the tree of souls." And as they speak those words, you feel a tingling sensation up your spine. And you look with more attention as you see around this tree of souls, there are individual points of light spiraling around it, floating in from all directions, almost like fish swimming from all different parts of the dream, moving in and out of the tree, through it, within it, along its branches like a stream, branches that have no ends, that simply expand forever. And the vastness of this tree, it is huge, bigger than any skyscraper, larger than you can possibly imagine. And you slowly begin to bring yourself closer and closer to it. And as you do, you observe closely and you realize that the souls that are soaring through this space together, each in themselves are whole, yet each are connected with another. And you see some souls that are dancing, spiraling together with another soul, each one emanating its slightly unique color. And you see some souls that are still soaring along themselves on their own path, perhaps in search of their other, yet each one whole in itself. And as you are here in this moment, your partner tells you, "The reason why we came here is to be able to take part in this very special moment, in this very special meditation. Come, follow us. Together, we will continue to pour our love into this tree, into this center, as it ripples out love all across to every soul within the dream." And so in this moment, you see all of the souls that were once busy along their own path now forming a circle around the tree. And not just a circle, but in fact a spiral, like a helix, layers upon layers, and each of them connected by holding hands within a figure that has hands. And so you hold the hand of your partner, and you hold the hand of another soul floating in this space around you, and they hold a hand of another soul and another soul and another soul, and it spirals around forever and forever all around this vast tree. And together in this moment, all of the souls collectively connect with their heart as they pour their love from the center of their chest into the center of the tree, as you see the energy pouring out, moving from each and every single soul collectively, like funneling like water up into the roots of the tree, into the branches. And in this moment, connect with love. Feel the vibration of love. Be in love, understanding that love is a vibration, is a state of being, is an awareness within. Be in that. Be in that vibration. Be in love right now. As each and every single one of the souls pours their heart into this moment, allow yourself to add your unique intentions to all of the souls, to all of the dreamers, to all of the light guardians, the shifters, to all of those who need love in this moment, to all of those who may be suffering, for all of those who may be yearning, for all of those who are living, for those who have been in here in the past, for those who are still to come, for those beyond Earth alone. Allow yourself to add your heart, add your love, add your joy, add your blessings into the tree. And as you do, it flows out in all directions and gently touches the heart of all beings. So together, breathe into this moment. Focus these next few moments without me talking and just pour your love and visualize this tree igniting with colors together, each of us as one. And as you continue to breathe in this moment, allow yourself to not only pour love into the tree, but to also be able to receive love from the tree, to receive love from all the other souls in this moment. And let us continue to focus here just for a few more moments longer. I want you to feel any energy sensations moving up the spine. I want you to feel the presence of this love. I want you to pour as much love, like energy flowing from your chest, flowing from the infinite portal within your heart. This is your moment. This is our moment. All of us together here, sending our love to the tree, sending our love to all the souls. And in doing so, we change the story. We send love out a little further. We help ignite the heart, each and every single one of us. So be here together, pour your love forth, ignite the tree with as much magic as we can in this moment, and let it ripple out far and wide through the matrix and change the world by igniting the heart within each and every single one of us. Continue. You gently take another moment here to connect with your breath, to slow down the pace. You look to your partner next to you as you hold their hand. The souls here together in this shared group meditation gently release hands with one another as they fly out in all different directions. You turn to your partner. You look them deep within the eyes, and you hug them within this moment. And as you gently hug them, slowly imagine yourself closing your eyes. You feel the reality shift around you as you move yourself back to the tent that you are still in. You are now back in the tent with your partner, sitting in front of them or still embracing them in a way that's comfortable for you. A smile comes across both your faces. You reflect on the unique psychedelic nature of the experience you just shared together. Just incredibly joyful. Feeling the love, being in love together. Realizing that, the epiphany of that, not simply needing to be in love with another, but simply being in love, in the vibration of love, together, in the same way you can be in that love anytime, by yourself, with others, bringing it with you. And as you are in that love, you emanate that love. And you invite them to be in that love with you. And together, as more and more of us bring love from our heart, and we emanate it throughout the world, we change the waters of this energetic ocean. More people feel and connect to the love within themselves, to the infinite source of love within themselves. They cultivate joy, they see the magic, they remember the wisdom, they awaken within the dream. And so as you look into your partner's eyes, in this moment, a smile comes across their face. They reach into their pocket or a pouch, whatever they may have on them. They pull something out within their hands. They gesture to you to hold your hand out before them. They place their hand in your hands. And in your palm, they release two objects. You open up your palm and you see what they have given you. In your palm are two rings. Two very special rings. One for you, one for your partner. And these rings, as your partner explains, are symbolic of devotion. Symbolic to the devotion to constantly show up, to be our best self for any and all relations. And so, in this moment, in your own free will, allow yourself to encode these rings with any intention that you wish, any added intention that makes sense for you, a promise within your heart, a promise to your partner, a promise to yourself. And when you are ready, gently, together, speak whatever you wish to them, and gently place them on the finger of one another in a simple ceremony that can be as meaningful or as casual as you wish. Feeling the joy, and with the ring sliding onto your finger, let you choose to marry yourself to your devotion, to your purpose, to why you are here, knowing that why you are here is beyond any one relation, but is about the relation with yourself, the relation between yourself and the world around you. And so as you continue to be present in this moment, you feel a wave of courage, confidence, excitement, a call to action moving through you. Your partner looks at you and reminds you and says to you, remember, even the ring is on. The ring is always on, even when it's not. So beyond this meditation, beyond this story, know that the ring is still with you. The symbol of the ring is still inside of you. It is something that you choose to hold within your heart. And so in this moment, you choose to stand up together as you give your partner a nice big hug, or whatever feels comfortable for you. Maybe even just holding hands, or maybe simply standing there looking at each other's face. You allow this hug to last as long as it needs to, thanking them in this moment, thanking them for guiding you through this journey, for guiding you through this adventure. At this moment, you and your partner walk outside the tent. Maybe you're still holding hands, expressing your gratitude in whatever way makes sense for you. And now, from here, within the story, you have a choice. You choose what direction your journey will move in from here for the next few moments. Maybe you and your partner go back to the dance floor and continue dancing like before. Maybe you simply wander around together and look at the sights. Maybe you go find another tent and continue meditating together. Wherever you go, whatever you do, simply be in love together with yourself, with them, with this life, in this moment, in this infinite now. So continue here on the journey, and after this next part, we'll gently conclude. And so at this point, if you haven't already and you wish to lie down, now would be a good time to do it. And I'll come back one more time, but in this moment, allow yourself to simply be present with your partner in a way that you feel called, in a way that ignites your heart, in a way that nurtures your spirit. Look them in the eyes. Allow yourself to listen to your excitement, and continue together in a way that you choose. Go ahead. Slowly, wherever you may be, gently inviting you to be there in that moment with your partner, with your friend, with your beloved, with yourself. And as we conclude this story and this meditation, again, it continues each and every day through the love you cultivate within, through the relationship you form with the most important person in your life, you. And so wherever your journey has led you, I invite you to conclude it in a way that nurtures this feeling, that nurtures the seed within your heart, so that you can continue to carry it with you further beyond this meditation, beyond this sleep. Imagining yourself now with your partner, the person you have shared this journey with. And if you wish, you can imagine yourself laying down next to them, or you can imagine yourself simply sitting next to them, perhaps shoulder to shoulder. You can imagine yourself holding them in your arms, or them holding you in their arms. Whatever the case, allow yourself to feel them, to feel their breath, to feel your breath as their breath, to feel their presence beyond distance, beyond time with you in this moment. And so allow yourself, as you gently, if you wish, to drift into sleep, or if you wish, in the next few moments, to slowly return your awareness back to the space around you, to open your eyes, and to conclude the meditation as such. Thanking your partner in this moment, thanking yourself, feeling the love of this space that you have created, carrying it with you further out into the journey still ahead, so that you can continue to share it with yourself and with others. I thank you deeply on behalf of the universe for taking this journey, all of it. Continue in your own pace as you conclude this meditation as you wish, feeling the presence of this love, feeling the joy of this moment, feeling the bliss of the psychedelic experience of this psychedelic love.